Hey guys, it's your boy Football Talk Reactions, and today I will be reacting to 7 hidden features you didn't know were in College Football 26. Now, I do want to say this before I hop into the actual reaction. I have a cough drop in my mouth, so I want to apologize for that. Trying to get over a cold. You probably can hear my nose is stopped up and stuff like that. But I'm still trying to get out these videos for you guys. I still got to be on the grind. So be sure to subscribe to your boy's channel right now. And without further ado, let's jump right into this.
College Football 26 has some really great features that simply a lot of average players just don't know about. From cool things that you can do in the game to things you can actually do to help improve your gameplay. So in this video, I'm going to go over 7 hidden features that every College Football 26 player needs to know about. Starting with number 1, there is something called Coach Mode. Now what does this mean? This means that you can call the plays and the team will play for you. So you could do this in a Play Now game or
Wait,
you can do
what?
this in your dynasties. So what you have to do is go to the
Wait a minute. You could do that? So they actually have coach mode? Okay, I did not know that one right there. Why haven't I heard anything about, like, I haven't seen no YouTubers post about it. Like, what? Nah, Eric Wayweather already blown my mind with this one. Let's see. How you get to
options
it?
menu. You could do this in the game
Hit
when
the
you start it up,
options.
or you could do it on the main menu.
Go to
You go into
settings.
settings, and you want to scroll all the way down to something that says auto pass. Now this used to be called coach mode, but they changed the name to auto pass for some reason. When you set this to on, the quarterback will automatically throw the ball or scramble if you do not take control after the snap. And they've actually made some improvements to this year for people that have known about it in the past. So now what I can do is essentially play the role of a coach. I can call a play, and then what we're going to do is
I definitely would do
I'm
this.
not going to take over anything after that. Once I snap the ball, the computer is going to run the play. They're going to throw the ball or they're going to scramble. And obviously, if you call a run play, the computer can run the ball on their own anyway if you don't take over. But what this feature or setting allows you to do is have the quarterback play by himself. So you can now just essentially play the role as a head coach in the game, and most people simply don't know that this exists. And I know that they're planning
I never
to
knew
work
that
with
this
and actually make it better in the coming years, but it is a feature that you can currently take advantage of in College Football 26. So try it out. It's actually a lot of fun. Now for number 2, did you know that you can hot route on RPO plays now? That's something extra that they kind of snuck into the game and didn't really tell anybody about. So for example here, if I want to change the route of the X receiver, I can hot route him, put him on a speed out. I can put him on a flat route. I could put him on a streak. I can kind of do whatever I want with him. Now I kind of like the speed out because if they're playing a man coverage, he will beat his defender pretty well on that route. If I want to take the B receiver and put him on a slant instead of a post or a streak, I can do that as well. So it kind of makes RPOs even more dangerous now because any other player that has a route on that play, you're able to hot route them. So we're going to go ahead and snap the ball here, and as you can see, the X receiver absolutely cooked on his speed out, and we were able to turn this into a big play. Before, we were not able to do this kind of stuff. I mean, it just really opens up the game even more when you can set these different hot routes on the play because it gives you multiple options that you can go to in these RPOs. So instead of just throwing the flat or the bubble screen, you might be able to create a different backside or opposite side of the field that you can go to, and that really takes these RPO plays to a whole nother level. Number 3, there's a way to give yourself up in the pocket with the QB that a lot of people don't know about, and this can help you avoid fumbles in big situations. So if we're standing back here, sometimes we're going to see somebody come in, oh no, we took a sack, and that's okay. Taking sacks are going to happen in this game. But it could be late in the game or late before half,
the pass
and you really
rush
need to
is a
hold on
lot
to the
more
ball.
effective.
Sometimes you're trying to just waste a little extra time, but you don't want to run the ball because you feel more comfortable passing. Well, if you see a pass rusher coming, you can actually give yourself up and lay down in the pocket just like this.
Wait, what? You can give yourself up?
Running in a situation where you wanted to keep running, but you don't have to risk actually fumbling the ball if your receiver doesn't get open. So to do this, you hold down the left trigger or L2 button while also pushing the right analog stick in. Both of those buttons at the same time will allow your QB to safely give himself up and not avoid.
This one right here is genius.
And it can also be useful at just avoiding wear and tear at any point of the game as well.
I was just about to say that the wear and tear.
I do have a membership where I post all my ebooks and my highest level offensive and defensive strategies. We've got.
If you guys play online, use this, okay?
Being signed up.
Use this.
I'm currently running free trials for the first week, so you can check it out at no cost to you. Link is in the pinned comment below. Number 4 is a way to get better pass rush. Now, pass rush is already good in this game, don't get me wrong, but you could see that most plays I'll have enough time to pass. Obviously, I don't want to be holding on to the ball all day, but you could see that I'm able to still get the ball off if I stay in the pocket. But there is a way to get increased pass rush, and this has existed in Madden for years, and it does exist in college football, but most people don't know about it. And the way to do that is by pass committing. Now, most people think that pass committing is just if you're expecting a play action, which is mostly true. And they think run committing is just selling out for the run, which again is true. But pass committing also does something else. It tells your D-line to just pin their ears back and go for the QB. Now, to do this, you press the RB or R1 button, and you can see there's the guess play option here. We want to go up on the right stick to guess pass. Now, sure, if they're running the ball, this will make you weaker versus the run, but you use this in obvious passing situations like 3rd and long. And what you'll notice now is watch how much quicker they're getting off the blocks. I mean, that was almost instant. Now, I'm not saying they're going to be that quick every single play, but I mean, as you could see, they are really getting after it.
He ran over 77.
Always pass commit. Press RB or R1 and then up on the right stick. It really can't hurt you because most people are not going to run in a 3rd and 10 or a 3rd and 8. Or if you're playing someone that pretty much just passes every play anyway, I mean, why not? For number 5, let's talk about how to make one-handed catches. This is something new they put in the game this year, and I don't really think they talked about it too much. When the ball is in the air, all you have to do is hold down the LB or L1 button, and the receiver will go for different variations.
Bruh, that still is crazy.
Catch, a spectacular catch, or a rack catch. But now you can do these new spectacular one-handed catches, and you get some pretty cool highlights with this. Typically, you really only want to use it to show off if a player's wide open, because if he is being defended, it's going to be hard to reel it in. But I've definitely seen some crazy stuff happen trying to do this in games before. You'd be surprised what you can pull off. Just keep in mind that it is a little bit risky, and I typically only like to do it if I am wide open, but even still, as you can see, you'll still drop it sometimes. Hey, if you're enjoying the video so far, and you're
imagine that was the game winner and you dropped it,
up to date with all the latest news
I'd
and
be
little
crushed.
tips like this for college football all year long. Trying to get to 700K subs before the end of this year, so if everybody watching just subscribed, we could hit those numbers in a few days. Number 6, hidden ways to celebrate. Most people, when they score touchdowns, they immediately just flick the joysticks and they do the gritty, or they do a number of the other celebrations that are in the game. But there's also different ways you can celebrate after you score a touchdown that a lot of people don't know about. So as you're crossing the goal line, for example, if you run
some unique ways I saw.
They'll jump up and smack the goalpost. And sometimes they'll even box with the goalpost as well. You'll get different variations of goalpost slaps or different things if you just simply run to it after you score a touchdown. And you can also even run to different spots along the back wall of the end zone as well.
I absolutely love these celebrations.
At the wall or do something else. There's a ton of different things you can find here if you just run to these different spots after you score a touchdown. Now for number 7, I want to talk about the Send Spy feature. Now this is actually a 2-in-1. One of these you may know about, but the other one I guarantee you probably don't. So what is the Send Spy feature? Well, if we put a player into a QB spy, the whole purpose of this player is to spy the quarterback. This is what you want to use when defending guys that are mobile, especially super fast guys, because if they try to run around, the spy will follow them. Now, when you send the spy, what you do is, if you're starting to roll out with the QB, you can click the right stick in and notice how that guy starts running down at the QB. Now, this is a little bit harder for me to showcase since I have to use 2 controllers myself, but watch how he shuffles with the QB. Now, this is what a QB spy does, and he'll do this all over the field. But if you click the right stick that tells him to start rushing the QB, and you'll notice how now he is kind of coming down at the QB instead of shuffling. So this allows you to tell him, turn into a blitzer and attack the quarterback. That is a good tip if you're trying to defend scramblers. But you can also secretly use this feature in the run game, believe it or not, because when you click Send Spy, it tells your defense to kind of focus on going after the ball carrier. Because even when you send the spy at a QB, sometimes it'll still send some of your zones at him too, which really isn't intended, but it's just always been that way. So if I see them running the ball, I can click the right stick in, and it just makes my defense attack the run much quicker. It gets everybody downhill. So as soon as I see a handoff, I click the right stick in, and look how it just gets everybody attacking quickly.
Yeah, look at all that mess, as they call it.
A lot of people just still don't know about it, and this can really take
I definitely didn't know about
to the next level in this game. I mean, look at this. The running back just has nowhere to go. Now, if you want to know about a bunch of other really cool things that are in the
I absolutely love this one right here. Sorry for not talking as much as I normally do, but like I said in the intro, your boy trying to get over this cold and stuff that I have. Hopefully it's just a cold. I'm hoping. But yeah, I absolutely did not know about most of these things, especially the coaching. Oh nah, I'm gonna have to use that now. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this reaction. I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one.